back, everybody. Ladies and gentlemen, my next guest will be sworn in on Saturday as the governor of Virginia, becoming the state's first female executive. Please welcome Governor-elect Abigail Spanberger. Thanks for being here.
Thank you for having me.
Nice to meet you. You won your election in Virginia by 15 points.
That's right.
You know, you were favored, but that was still a surprise. Were you surprised by that spread?
No.
Okay. I'll leave that there. Lots of commentary dissecting what the Democratic Party can learn from that big of a win. What do you think they can learn from your race?
Well, I think it's pretty straightforward. I think it comes down to the fact that people want someone who's focused on the issues that keep them up at night. That is, can they afford to live their life, keep their house, pay for their medicine? Are their kids getting a good education to set them up? And are they safe in their communities? It's really pretty straightforward. And in Virginia, on Saturday, we're going to get to work.
Oh, that's right. You get sworn in on Saturday. Do you have your speech all done and everything?
Mostly done, yes.
Mostly done, okay. There was a moment in your acceptance speech the night you won that was delightful, and we ran it on the show. I wish we'd run it every night, because I love it so much. And we're gonna run it again right here, because I love it so much. Here we go.
To my daughters, Claire, Charlotte, and Catherine, you inspire me and motivate me every single day. I am lucky to be your mother. And Catherine, you did not clean your room today as you promised me.
I love Mom keeping it real, but I also love her saying, I'm working on it.
I believe in accountability.
Sure. Has this clip helped with that?
Well, what has been delightful is she's come home from school or come home from Girl Scouts or come home for all her activities with a little bit of an attitude because people in public are asking her, have you cleaned your room? It takes a village.
Yes, exactly. So in Virginia, as in New York, they call the governor Your Excellency.
Yeah.
Okay. That must be exciting to look forward to. And do you think you're going to get your family to do that?
Well, so it's exciting. I'm the first woman elected governor, and And so broadly speaking, people across Virginia will make comments about how exciting it is that for the first time in Virginia, people will say Her Excellency.
Yes.
And we were at an event in Virginia a number of months before the election, huge event, and the gentleman who was introducing me was so excited to say, and in just a few months, when we introduce her, everyone will stand and say Her Excellency. And then there was a brief lull in the crowd, and you could hear a woman in the back say, I'm not doing that. It was my sister.
Older sister, younger sister?
My middle sister.
Yes.
My middle sister making her opinion known to my mother. So perhaps not at family holidays.
Yes. Okay, so you're a lot of responsibility as a governor.
Yeah.
Governors have recently, across the United States, have been put in a sort of an untenable situation, having their states invaded by their own federal government, you know, against their wishes, sending National Guard troops from other states when they weren't asked to do so. Minnesota and Illinois, and we just found this out. This is actually right before I came out here. It was announced that Minnesota and Illinois have announced that they're suing the Trump administration over. Illinois already won over the National Guard. Now they're suing over ICE being sent in. What's your reaction to what's happening?
So I'm the incoming governor of Virginia, but I also began my career as a federal agent. I used to work narcotics and money laundering cases. I carried a gun every day. I worked on task forces with local, state, and federal police. And what I learned every single day in law enforcement is your ability to do your job is built on trust. And what we are seeing day in and day out when people are going in, wearing masks, terrifying communities, is that they're breaking down that trust. And it is actually impeding the ability to keep our community safe, to enforce the law. And as governor, I will ensure that we are a place where, yes, we uphold the law, but people know that if they are a victim of a crime, or if they are a witness of a crime, or if they are a community member, that they are in a place where there is trust that is being built and not degraded day in and day out by the tactics we're seeing.
Well, what if... I'll just take these two scenarios. National Guard troops are sent from another state, say Texas to Virginia, or ICE was sent in at this level of force and seemingly for just to harass and to instill fear. What responses can you have as a governor within Virginia law that is not superseded by federal law to actually protect the citizens of your state or the residents of your state?
Well, at the end of the day, if there is an emergency in Virginia that requires the support of the Guard, first and foremost, we have an incredible Guard in Virginia, and it is up to the governor to bring forth the Virginia Guard to help our citizens. We do not need outside support unless the governor is the one who makes that request. And so, as the incoming governor of Virginia, I will make known to the Trump administration that we do not want them trying to sow fear, to sow division within our communities. And if there is a warrant, absolutely. If there isn't a warrant for someone's arrest, there's a room for coordination between law enforcement agencies. But what we have seen in places like Minnesota, it is not meeting any end goal of making us safer. And as someone who used to focus on counterterrorism cases when I was a CIA officer after my time in law enforcement, what really worries me is the fact that so many of our law enforcement capabilities are being pivoted away from investigating crimes and investigating potential threats that exist within our communities, as they are leveraging people to pivot over towards sowing fear in communities.
We have to take a quick break. We'll be right back with more Abigail Spanberger, everybody. Stick around.